have in mind is maybe to grow my greys again, but that's not going to happen because I didn't like looking older. From the beginning, I decided to go grey, to just let my grey grow out because I was losing hair. Been diagnosed with female pattern hair loss. I've been seeing a trichologist, which then she said to me, look, it's not the dye that's giving you hair loss, it's your condition, which is female pattern hair loss. As long as I don't use dye that has ammonia in it, I should be fine dyeing it.
Okay.
However, she did mention using bleach may give me breakage and what have you, have to look after it. But now that I've dyed it after a year and a half, I'm not sure going forward in future if this is the colour I should stick to or if I should go lighter or darker. But by going lighter, it means using bleach. So I'm kind of stuck.
Okay. I think there is way more consequences than bleach. My problem when the hair gets a little bit in a weak stage and it's not that thick on the top.
Yeah.
If you look at the percentage of gray that you have, now obviously it's been colored, but I've checked the pictures you showed me. First problem is whenever the hair is quite thin, you eliminate that darker leftover natural ones. Let's say you have 30% dark, 70% gray. Let's assume that's the percentage that you have. When you lose the 30%, you lose the depth in the color. The hair looks thinner. And so when you look at your scalp, you can see it's more shiny.
Yeah.
And you would feel that you don't have as much hair as you used to. This actually applies as well on people who they have very thin hair and they don't have even gray. The minute they put color, even if it's a half shade lighter than theirs or the same level, the shine of the color makes the roots flash through. Means when you look at yourself, you feel like under any light, you can see your skin.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful with that. Another major problem, which usually I struggle with to explain it to people, that I know everyone likes to have a ashier finishing. They want to blend the gray with something that goes with the gray. But ashier colors makes the person looks older.
Yeah.
So when you tell me, do you prefer gray or ashier? Gray, which is your natural gray.
Yeah.
I would tell you stay with your natural gray, the silver one. The silver one, they're natural, they got a nice shine to them. The minute you go grayish or ashier, they turn green, and that reflects instantly on the skin, so makes you feel much older.
Okay.
Yes, the white silver might make you think you look older, but this is because we have this mindset that white silver means we're old.
Yeah.
But it's like doing platinum blonde. Why ladies with platinum blonde, they think they look young and youthful?
Yeah.
You have naturally this coming out of your head.
Can't get away from it.
Yeah, let it be. This is beautiful color. I mean, I think what they did for you, it's quite good. I haven't seen you how you looked before.
Okay.
I know you did this just recently.
Yes.
When I walked by, like, you're the last client today, and I was waiting till I finished, so all the noise goes so I can speak with you.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit harsh on the skin.
Right.
And it makes your skin on the top a bit shiny, which makes it feel a little bit thinner.
Okay.
What I would do, if your root's gonna come out now,
next week,
you're gonna feel like you need a roots touch-up.
Yeah.
One thing you have to be aware of, that the activator that we mix it with the colors, which is the peroxide, it does affect the follicles of the head, the function of the follicles. The hair growth, the speed of hair growth, it all has to do with the follicles. If the follicles are not operating properly, the speed of growth becomes slower.
Right.
The hair fall cycle becomes faster. The follicles doesn't operate properly, so becomes even more oily. It has more build-up things in them. So the whole system within the scalp starting to get a little bit slower and not operating as it should be.
Okay. Okay.
So with people who they have already a problem either internally or externally, I tell them, let's just keep the roots. We can create something that would travel up but not touch the skin, and that way it doesn't touch your follicles. It will blend better when you have a regrowth, and at least till you find your condition improving, then you can start going more riskier with whatever you need to do. Then you're gonna ask me now, so what shall I do?
Yes.
This is the main question. Now, when you have your roots growing, because of the high percentage of gray, you're gonna have a line. You leave it till it grows for another inch and a half, which means after 3 months or 4 months, you're gonna have a line. The first patch is your gray, which is the white one, the silver one, and the next one is this. Maybe by that time, this is as well washed out and it's ready to blend in. But if not, you choose one shade lighter than this. So on the line between the gray and this color, you apply something that's in between,
lighter.
just to root smudging, but we're not doing it on the roots, we're doing it on the line.
Okay.
So on the line, they apply something just to kill the line a little bit. You don't need to do a highlight to kill the line, because this is light enough and it will be washed out within 3 months. Okay. So usually whenever the area after the gray is colored, we do highlight. But yours, it is gonna wash out, it's gonna get lighter, so it would be better to break it with something slightly lighter than this at that time.
Okay.
And
going
you go
forward,
you go back to what it was.
Gray.
Yeah. This is the thing. Whenever you have a high percentage of gray and the hair is quite thin, it becomes a bit tricky.
Yeah. That's why I came to see you.
If the hair is thick on the top, I would tell you, just do a few highlights. This is already now looking level 6 and 7, while your silver hair is usually level 10. So what did you feel when it was fully gray?
It just looks really wiry and old. I just felt old. One thing I did notice, it looked thicker, as you said.
Yeah.
I didn't see my skull so much.
Okay. You can always use a topper as well. Topper is an option. If you feel like you want a solution, a topper is an option.
But that's to obviously make my hair look fuller, but I'm more concerned about the colour. And your advice obviously is just to let your hair grow grey, just to let it do its thing. I just felt...
Because the problem is, the keep up with this is going to be too much. And then a problem will lead to another. It's not that I'm giving you the ideal solution, but the keep up with this color will be a nightmare. Yes, you might think, okay, let me just do a quick roots color.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but you're gonna go back to coloring the roots every 3-4 weeks.
3-4 weeks.
If the color is starting to build up, then it's gonna start looking darker. You might like yourself in the mirror thinking, you know what, looks good on me. But again, you're using ashier tones in order to keep the hair gray in a way.
Yeah.
But this is might reflect on your skin to make you look older.
Right.
So you were thinking the color is the problem and making me look older,
but
because
actually,
it's silver. But now the ashier color is making you look older.
Older too. Yeah.
So you just shifted from one scenario or one combination to another combination. And definitely with your skin, green and ash is not good. I think your skin will brighten up with silver shades. I'm looking at your picture. The haircut is not good there. That's why, and looks very flat. That's stunning on you. I mean, look at it. What do you think?
I liked it, but it's just when I'm not styling it properly and I'm just leaving it rough, it just looks terrible.
What do you think? Get closer, Nico. You see, your skin will brighten up with the silver. This will just make your skin a bit dull, a bit tired, a bit older. Yes, you don't see the gray.
Yeah.
But you didn't fix the whole concept that's in your mind. The whole concept that it's silver, I look old. Yes, now it's colored, it's not there, but it's still making you look old. I think with that one you look much younger. And this is the first round of coloring. You haven't.
This is the second, because 2 weeks ago my daughter dyed it, and then before we came to
She refreshed the
Dubai, she
colour.
said, let me just refresh it.
Yeah.
So obviously it's going to be every 3 weeks.
Yeah, so
3 to 4
they
weeks.
keep up starting to build up, and I'm sure with that percentage of gray, the line is gonna get even more obvious and more obvious.
And that's a
more
semi
obvious.
color. That's a demi. It's not
Doesn't
even a
matter.
permanent.
Semi, demi, they're all the same thing. They all build up.
It's done now. That was a year and a half.
My plan that I
growth.
gave you is to how to transit back to that color,
Really?
where you kind of break the line and go back to that color. And if you want to add a bit of low light, but it's not the best solution.
So what color low lights?
The same one that you're doing now if you want.
In between.
But it's gonna start looking patchy. This is the thing. Just break the line when it's starting to grow and go back to how it was.
That's your recommendation.
That's my recommendation. If your hair wouldn't be this thin on the top, I would tell you, okay, we can come up with something else.
Yeah.
But because your hair has this condition on the top, I think better not to. For the sake of the health of the hair condition, the health of your follicles, for the thickness on the roots, and for the keep it on the minimum.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's not what you wanted to hear from me. You want me to give you a solution, but
But that's the right.
doesn't make sense for you.
Yeah.
I mean, when I think about stuff like that, I just think in a logical way,
Yeah.
and if it makes sense or not.
It does.
Now, one good thing that you have, that your head is a little bit flat on the top. But sometimes thin hair and flat head, it's not a bad thing. Tell me why. Because when the head is a little bit rounded or a little bit pointy, the hair would always fall like this.
Right.
So you will now, you see, imagine your head always like that.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate it. But when the head is flat on the top,
Yeah.
and you take the hair to the side, it does sit.
Yeah.
Because the curve of the
Oh,
head
I see.
is not bringing the hair
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Now obviously it's been blow dried and it's super soft, and the head is pointy. This will not sit. The minute you do that,
Okay.
it moves.
It will just flop back,
So
yeah.
you could get away with getting some volume just by putting a small clip here and leaving it to the side. Okay? Sounds good?
Sounds good. I wanted your advice, so
Yeah, unfortunately, I can help to a certain level. We do have our natural treatment that's gonna come out in hopefully in 6 weeks. We're pushing day and night for that. It's gonna have everything the head need. It's gonna stimulate the blood circulation. It has a natural DHT blocker. It has ginger to detox the follicles and get rid of all the build up fungus, bacteria, all the issues. It has a lot of natural ingredients to help with all different possible issues that might be happening within the follicles.
okay.
It's gonna remove all the excess oils, so the follicles will start operating much better, which will help eventually to faster hair growth and less hair fall. So when that ready, you could use it.
Okay.
Ginger shampoo, it helps. It's one of my favorite. I can give you one ginger shampoo now, but you can use our ginger shampoo when it comes as well in 6 weeks. Apart from that, you think about, I'm gonna post this,
Okay.
so you can as well always reevaluate and think about what options you have.
Okay.
And your daughter, she done a great job.
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing her job.
Yeah.
She done a great job, but this is, in my opinion, it doesn't really work on your condition.
Okay.
Yeah, this work on a little bit fuller hair, a little bit stronger hair, but
Yeah.
not on your
Not on mine.
not on your condition, and on a little bit lighter skin tone.
Okay. Right. The next
Wait for 3 months.
root touch up would be in 3 months. Or would
Yeah,
it
you're
be
gonna
in-
now hit it for 3 months because now you're back to seeing the big line.
Okay.
After 3 months, on the line, literally on the line, you apply a color.
Okay.
That will create a transition, but that color should not touch the roots. So you need to keep ½ inch without coloring, and you color the area after that till the line, and you go over the line.
Okay.
Just to create a transition area from gray to whatever you have here. From
Okay.
silver to whatever you to whatever
So
you
I'm going to ask you another question. If I decided not to go grey again, for whatever reason, your advice is not to forget the balayage altogether, and just stick to, for argument's sake,
stick to something like this or lighter,
okay,
but not on the length.
but not on the length. Okay.
You could get away with having this feeling of this color on the roots, but on the lens it has to be more either warmer or has no ash to it.
Okay.
For example, this color, if you come to me and if I do anti-frizz to it, so it will look actually more blonder and natural toward the ends, and we don't touch up the roots. So then you stick to whatever you're doing or go one shade lighter. Instead of 6 or 7, go with 7 and 8.
Okay.
This is an option.
But that means introducing bleach to get it to 7, 8.
No.
No.
You let it wash out, then you go 7 and 8.
Right.
Let it wash out for 6 weeks, then you go with 7 and 8.
Okay.
But here we need to be prepared before you shift to 7 and 8 there. So if you're here around, you want to come back, we treat it. So the breakage will kind of get recovered as much as possible. The greenish feeling, we get to remove it through the treatment. So we don't need to do any color. Just treat the hair and the treatment will take care of this problem. Okay?
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ready.